Welcome back to another episode of Below the Yellow Line. I'm one of your hosts, Clay,
I'm Parker.
I'm Braxton.
and we are back. This is going to be a episode on Talladega.
Dega, baby.
Wild weekend.
Wild weekend. We went to Talladega. We got there, Skeeps, Thursday?
Got there Thursday, 7:30.
We got there Friday, probably 12, 1 o'clock.
Was
A little bit
making on
later,
about 10:30.
later we expected. So,
I just got back today too, so y'all are running on fumes.
we're rare form right now. Well, so let's recap it.
Well, I got down there Thursday, like I said, at 7:30. Pretty chill night compared to the rest of the weekend. It's pretty chill. Just sat by the campers, drank a little bit, and then went to bed and woke up and texted y'all to see where y'all was. Y'all told me 10:30. Got down there at 12:31. Yeah, I was just drive down.
It was pretty smooth.
It wasn't bad.
Stopped a lot.
We thought we was about to lose a tire on the way down there, though.
Yeah.
Hey, people we camped with had a flat on the way down there.
So we actually all watched the Orca race.
Yeah.
That was a good race.
Yeah.
So Cletus running on 7 cylinders,
Mm-hmm.
missing a cylinder, and still finished really good.
So I got to meet Amber, the girl that wrecked him at Daytona. I seen her, and she wanted people to take a picture with her so bad, but I was like, no, you can keep walking.
Did you get to see Cletus?
No, so where she walked through, we was standing there because we thought we was gonna get to meet Cletus, and then Carly, my wife, hey, she texted me and she was like, Blaney's in his garage, and I was like, oh, I gotta go. Ran and got to meet Blaney, got a picture with him. Yeah, fangirled out a little bit over Blaney, but
Who else you get to meet? You got to meet Gregson.
got to meet Noah Gregson, Cole Custard, Todd Gilliland, Blaney. Got to meet Carson Hosevar.
Ooh.
Ben, my brother-in-law, he got his hat signed by him.
That's awesome.
So he threw it over 2 fences. He was like, hey, Carson, can you sign my hat? And Carson's like, yeah, if you can make it to me. And Ben threw a dime to him, got it signed, and then Carson, he threw a little Willy Wonka, barely made it over the fence, but we got it back. It was a cool experience this year. Got to meet all them drivers. How was what it like from the grandstands?
It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. We didn't get up there until first 10 or 15 laps was over with.
Yeah.
We went to the haulers and looked out there. Got a couple things. You got a new shirt.
Shrubs got him a Larson hat.
Heck,
Shrubs decked out for Larson now.
Yes, sir. Cozy. He was ready.
And then what was it? That was Saturday, right?
Yeah.
That was at the beginning of Saturday. We were there the whole day.
yeah,
8.5 hours.
Yes.
we got there right before qualifying started, and we left right after the Xfinity race.
Hey, Zane Smith
What
led
about that
all
boy?
of first round and still led the final 10. And he was, if I'm not mistaken, I think he was 0.2 of a second faster both rounds than everybody else.
Yes.
And the second top 10 qualifying, they all ran quicker. They were running in the sevens right there. It
He
was
beat
good.
his time. Like nobody beat either. Like if he had just qualified off his first time, he still would have won. 'Cause
He's one of the younger drivers too.
Yeah.
He's 25 years old.
Yeah, ain't seen a lot from him this. I
Heck
mean,
no.
but what team he's driving for and everything. That's a really good qualifying effort. Right there.
Surprising to me.
That's on qualifying. He was 0.2 faster than whoever was in second. But then once they did, the top 10 did another round, they got into, what was it, like 52 or 53, what they were running?
52 or 53.7 is what Joey ran. And I thought
Yeah.
that was going to be the lap to do it.
He ran his was a .58, and his first time was a .6, and I think the closest person to that was Kyle's second
Yeah.
qualifying. He got like a .6 something. But yeah, so
And
Saturday night happened.
How was the concert? Because we didn't even get to see the
No.
concert.
It was a good concert. Dude before Justin Moore, I don't know any of his
Dylan
songs.
Carmichael.
Yeah, I don't know any songs, but he did a lot of covers and that was good. But
I've heard he's good. A
yeah,
lot of people like him.
Justin Moore put on a good show from what I remember. It was a rough night. You can talk about it if you want to, or we can
Little,
skip it.
almost a scuffle right there.
Yeah,
Broke you shades.
yeah, broke my cables. Still ain't seen dude. He said we'd seen the next day. Still waiting for the next day. But
And,
no, y'all had my back. I was
oh
drunk.
yeah,
I was in the wrong a little bit, but dude covered me in beer. I was mad. But we can talk about that another time.
maybe another bonus episode.
Yeah. But Sunday came, what we went down there for, and y'all wanna talk about what y'all's experience getting into the stadium? Because ours was awful.
It was some NASCAR, or not NASCAR, but I guess Talladega this year, they were only doing the phone version of tickets. You couldn't have anything printed out or nothing like that.
Really?
Yeah. That's why the lines were so backed up. We had somebody from another campground come over and talk to us and said he still uses a flip phone or something and had said that that wouldn't work for him to get in the race.
He said he got up there, he went like the week before to ask him how it was going to work.
Yeah.
And there's like, do you have, what they say?
Like Apple
Apple
Wallet or
Wallet or
something.
something on your phone. He said, flipped open his phone, pulled that antenna out, and said, I don't know if you can find it.
No, it took us. I'm not kidding. We got to the stadium was a little later because I didn't wake up till later. It was a rough night, like I said. Uh, but we got to the stadium. I'd say 12:50, and then we got something to drink or something, and then got in line. We didn't get to the race till after they was doing the top 10 intros. That's how long we was out there, like 45
Golly.
minutes waiting in that line. And then you'd have people like the line curled out like this. You had people that would just go right here and just walk straight in, so it was bunching
Mhm.
everything up. And then we had some guys try to cut in front of us. It wasn't fun, but when we got in there, it was better. It was hot.
It was a packed house Sunday
It
too.
was.
Like it looked like there was a couple more people than last time. It was it was a good race. Y'all's guy taken out pretty early. That sucked. It was
Got two veteran drivers. Both of their guys told them to pit. They don't pit. Instead, they're like, let's just wreck each other and cost the number 12, just an innocent bystander,
yeah.
his race. But like I was talking before, I didn't think anything was wrong with his car because he missed the wall. He went right by where I was. He's like, oh, he missed the wall.
Yeah.
And then come to find out, broken toe link.
Yeah, that tire was jacked up. That was lap 43. There wasn't a lot of I don't know if you can really say the big one happened this year. It was kind of mellowed out the whole race.
Now, there was the big one is usually a bunch of cars. The biggest one was Christopher Bell and Chris Buescher.
Yeah.
Christopher Bell hit hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
It was on the back stretch, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Denny Hamlin. They were racing too wide. And this was the earliest that I've been there that they raced four wide and
Yeah.
like 3
Mhm.
laps in. Like they were
Yes.
getting after it.
I was like, this is gonna be a race right here.
Yeah. That's crazy.
As soon as they did that, I looked at Clay, said they can't do this long.
No, see, I was like, the big one's probably gonna happen early,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
and then they never did.
And I guess Kyle Larson won stage one.
Yeah, he pulled it out right there at the last. Wasn't leading any laps, and
He's normally not that good at supers either. That's not his cup of tea.
He had a good day. I thought it might be his time to finally win a super speedway.
man, I thought that for so many drivers. When
Yeah.
Hocevar got up there, I was like, there you go. And then
Yeah.
Ty Gibbs got up there. I was
Yeah,
like,
y'all talked about Ty Gibbs hoping he'd get a win. He didn't do too bad.
I
No,
got to give a shout out to my boy Cody Ware. Ran really good there for a while.
hey, Saturday, me and Ben was standing where we was when we met all the drivers. He was the first one to walk out. I just look up. I just watched him go by. I was like, who is that? And Ben looked on the back of his shirt and it said Cody Ware. I was like, oh crap. Grabbed my phone real quick, but he was already at the gate by the time I could catch him.
Bubba Wallace, stage 2. Y'all talked about Bubba's going to have a good day.
Yeah.
That's good for him on points, really.
Yeah.
It gets him decently close on points, but there was it was Austin Cindric with the win. That was that was my big pick last week, but he jumped eight rows, or he jumped eight up on point standings after that win at Talladega. That's huge for him.
The thing with Cindric, he did piss off one of his teammates, pushing Bubba to the second stage win when Joey was on the bottom. So I bet they'll talk about that today or tomorrow at their meetings.
So what about the disqualifications?
Didn't see it coming, but kind of glad it did. I hate it for Priest, but Joey,
Couldn't happen to a better guy.
yeah.
Couldn't
What
happen
was
to a
it?
better
Priest
guy.
or Priest had the missing bolt and a spoiler.
I thought it was both spoilers.
Yeah.
It
Something
might
to
have
do with
been.
both spoilers. I
Yeah.
don't know. I didn't know it was a bolt.
It was a bolt in one, and then the other spoiler was it was shimmed up. It said
Yeah.
they had an extra shim or something in it. I don't know if
Okay.
that's supposed to help with drag or really that what that would be, but
It's crazy that a missing bolt can add just that little bit you might need. Because Priest was up there leading a lot of laps.
Yeah.
they RFK cars are good there.
Yeah.
Like, well, the Fords pretty much all day. The Fords did good.
Hmm.
I was surprised about that. But
The
with Joe Gibbs, they had a different strategy.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
Penske, I was listening to Eric Estep,
Yeah,
NASCAR podcast guy on YouTube. He was saying that usually Penske, they're pedal to the metal the whole time. And he said this year, if you look back at the first stage, Blaney was hanging around 30th trying to full save on fuel. So when he did have to pit, it was a quick pit.
yeah,
Same with Joey and Cindric. They was back in the late teens, high 20s, but they try to do a different strategy this year. And it looks like it worked for Cindric,
yeah.
but didn't work for Blaney.
Logano's his day, all besides the disqualification, he had a really good day.
He
Yeah.
did.
All Penske had a good day besides Blaney just
Yeah.
getting in a crappy situation. He was just in the wrong spot, wrong time, didn't do anything wrong.
What about the pit strategy this year? It was a little weird. You'd have a one car come down just by itself, then you'd have another one come, then I don't know. It's just it was weird, and then so many speeding penalties this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That killed. Kyle Busch finally got himself back in the race after getting wrecked, everything, then gets a speeding penalty.
And I don't know who it was. It might have been Suarez. Suarez or somebody too fast entering and too fast exiting.
Yeah, who? I just remember looking at Ben. I was like, "Dang, that boy trying to go somewhere."
Yeah. Chase got a speeding penalty.
I seen that.
He was having a really good day up
Yeah.
until that.
He
It
still
was
he still finished what
fifth.
is it fifth
Yeah,
now?
after the disqualification.
When
it
he
was
came
fifth.
back from that though,
Yeah.
jumping
He
cars left and right.
that's something we need to look back at is he came from the back. It was turns 3 and 4 right at the restart. And the dude passed like 15 to 20 cars. Like he was pedal to the metal right there. And he got right back in the middle of the pack and got 3 wide in a good lane.
He got
And
that speeding penalty at a good time because I'd
Mhm.
say 2 to 3 more laps, he would have got lapped.
I
But
thought that caution coming out was going to help him more whenever the caution came out. And Joe Gibbs had just got done doing their pit cycle. They wrecked with Blaney. Normally, if you're out with in the top 5, you haven't pit yet, a caution's supposed to help you really good, but
right,
we didn't see a lot of 4 tire changes.
No.
It was a lot of
no,
fuel this year. Like the tires
Mm-hmm.
are having no fall off where they're going now.
right.
It was all fuel.
And that's crazy because it stopped my nose up. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was from the tires
Yes.
because I would feel them come by and hit me in the side of the face, just little pebbles and stuff from the tires.
That was it was a good Talladega. It was awesome. And
I will say this: I've been the past 4 or 5 years. That one was probably the more boring on the spectrum because the big one didn't happen.
yeah. The lines pretty much, I mean, one thing I was telling Parker up there, it was It could be 3 and 4 wide, but you have a line that's just got 3 cars moving just as fast as a 10 car
Right.
line. That's just another testament to how these cars are. It doesn't matter how good you have it set up, really.
If you look back at the final lap, you had who was up front? Cindric and was
Who
it?
was it? Larson was pushing Cindric, wasn't he?
Yeah.
At the end,
Who was
Byron was leading the
Byron,
lane.
that's right.
Byron was pushing the final
That's
laps.
right. It was
Because you had Kyle Larson and William Byron side by side. Was it Cindric and
Priest.
Priest?
Yeah, it was Priest.
So if you look back at it, you had Cindric Priest, Byron Larson pushing them, and behind them you had two more Fords.
Yep.
So they were stuck. All they was trying to do was push one out to maybe where they could get in front.
Right.
That's the only chance they had because they couldn't go outside.
No.
So that kind of worked in the Ford's favor,
Yeah.
but the Chevys it kind of screwed them.
That's what about Hendricks though? Qualifying didn't look good at all.
Yeah.
Chase was 30th and
Larson 25th.
was Byron the highest on them?
I think Bowman was the highest.
Bowman?
Bowman was in their teens somewhere.
But they figured something out.
That's the thing about super speedways, man. You could qualify dead last and win that thing.
Yep.
Yeah, it was like you said, it was kind of just bland the whole day.
It was because usually last spring you had Michael McDowell leading, gets turned because he's going to block, and then out of nowhere you have Tyler Reddick come out to win it. This year
Yeah.
it was
Didn't have that exciting finish.
no, it was. I mean, it was a close finish, but it wasn't. I mean, it was just a close finish. It was just
It's like they didn't all try and full send it like they normally
Yeah.
do.
it was just a normal speedway finish.
Big pack race the whole day.
But they went 4 wide early. That
Mhm.
was wild.
So next week we have Texas.
Your boy got his win there last year.
He did.
Is he gonna throw that cowboy hat on again?
I hope so. I was really hoping he was going to do it at Talladega though, but we're running fourth in points. Doesn't have a win. He's got 6 top tens and 3 or 4 top fives. Points will do it for you, but it's more exciting to get a win and lock yourself in. But Texas should be pretty fun to watch.
Parker, our dude just has such bad luck.
I'm telling you.
I talked about it last week. Dude cannot catch a break. Engine failures, getting calls in other people's messes. I mean, it's something every race.
Yep.
It's getting old. He's gonna have to start whooping somebody or something when they do that.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to do something. I mean, because
Got to stand up for himself.
right.
Man.
I mean, it's getting ridiculous. But Chase, I mean, he can do it.
He's up there. He just can't finish.
They're both due for one.
Oh yeah,
Overdue.
it was, and he was on Fox with Friends. It was Thursday morning, I think. He was on TV doing interviews and did a little media deal with the Braves. I thought that was pretty cool. But
I do want to bring something up. So y'all got to see the Dega Vega.
Yeah.
I wanted to see it so bad, but I didn't know where it was.
We was hoping they was there, but
yeah,
they wasn't there. I
What
don't
was it?
blame
It was
them.
it was right there at the very start
Very
of
front of it.
infield.
See, our infield started in turns 3 and 4, so that was for us. That was the end,
Yeah,
which y'all came from the other turn, so it was y'all's beginning. But when we got there Saturday, we had a guy pick us up in a golf cart, and he worked for Dega, and he was like, "I can't accept tips or nothing." I was like, "Oh man, get me a free ride right here."
Oh yeah.
Just couldn't have an open container. That was it.
that's not bad. Boulevard it was jumping this time.
I'm telling you, if Cletus and them actually stayed there, I bet they got zero sleep.
I couldn't.
Ain't no way. There's so many people there.
Oh yeah.
He auctioned it off too, didn't he?
The Dega Vega?
Yeah, started it off at $5
I
grand.
think they did all three of them.
Did they?
Sold all three of them.
I
Hey,
would
we
buy
had-
that thing for $5 grand. That thing barely runs.
Yeah.
AC barely works.
We had Biffle behind us.
Mm-hmm.
Where at?
In the stands. He was probably eight rows up above us watching the race. I don't know if he was in ARCA. I didn't pay much attention in the ARCA, but I didn't know, are spotters on the roof in Orca too? Or is it pretty much because it's such a low?
I think they are because in Cletus's video, Biffle took him up to the very top where the spotters are, and he was like, "This is where he'll be."
Okay.
There was a guy that tried to talk to George Biffle, and they wasn't having it. There was about three left. Greg, why'd I say George?
Oh, George.
George.
Great guy.
But no, what was he saying? He tried to talk to George. Oh,
Wait her 5 seconds.
That was that was cool. It was then he tried to come up and talk. What'd that dude do?
You could tell he was having a rough day. He had half his shirt off, and I think he was trying to take a picture or talk to him or something. But whoever was beside him told him, is like, hey, let him watch the rest of the race, because there wasn't many laps left whenever that guy came up to him.
yeah. You don't. I know I wouldn't try, especially if dude is like, I don't know if
No.
is the Biff put any money in Cletus's car, or is he
I'm
just
sure he.
building?
Yeah,
I'm sure he has some way.
I mean,
He was invested in it.
yeah,
Like, had
if
to
you
be.
invested, like, leave dude alone after the race. If he's still there, maybe go try to talk to him. But during the races, leave dude alone.
As
Yeah.
soon as the race was over, I looked back, disappeared.
Yeah,
Really?
gone.
Didn't see him walk down the stairs or anything. I don't know how they got out.
That's kind of like that's a dude I met at the concert. I'm talking about Squirrel. That's the thing with Squirrel. We was right by Cletus's pit, and as soon as the race was over, I was looking for him, and Ben was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Where'd Squirrel go?" He said, "As soon as that race ended, he took off." He said he went to go film Cletus getting out of his car or something. But yeah, Cletus top 10. I mean, actually got to finish the race. That's what he wanted to do. I bet if he had that other cylinder, he would have had a shot at winning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But Biffle said that he got a more of a learning experience losing that cylinder and having to learn what not to do or what to do and what not to do than if he would have had that cylinder. So it's good for Cletus. He talked about maybe racing the fall
Oh.
at Talladega. He said it's in the works. He might not get to, but that'd be pretty cool. Maybe see him get to contend for a win.
A top 10 at Talladega, though.
Yeah.
That's only his second race. He could really make something out of it if he wanted to.
And he's doing it the right way.
Exactly.
He has a big name, but he's starting at the bottom
Mm-hmm.
because he knows he can't race with
Right.
Xfinity or Cup Series guys. So he's doing it the right way, trying to learn. And
Mm-hmm.
if he keeps going, yeah, he can really make a push for Xfinity, maybe Cup one day.
Yeah.
Was there a truck race?
If it was this Friday,
Because
Yeah.
I didn't, even though we were there and stuff, I didn't hear cars going around the track
No.
like they normally do.
yeah, I don't know.
Might have been an off week.
It might have been, but usually they do race, don't they?
Yeah. I don't
I don't
know.
know,
That was
that's weird.
weird. But yeah, it was a good weekend. Probably our favorite weekend. We get to actually go and be there.
Maybe one day, if this makes it big, we can all afford a camper and stay together and not have to stay on opposite ends of the track.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to meet up. Like, you are with people that want to do other stuff than what y'all want to do, and
Yeah.
same for me. And it's just hard to make it all work. But we
Yeah.
did get to make it work
Yeah.
that Friday. We got to meet at the shops across the road, see each other for a little bit. Speaking of the shops, that's where we got that's one of the desks is filled up now. We got some new cars. We got two down there by Clay, and these two right here in front of Parker. Got a pretty good deal on them.
Really
Yeah.
good deal.
If I said so myself. But it was a good weekend all in all.
It was fun. And
Yeah.
that's like the race and everything's fun, but some of the best nights are just sitting at the camper by the fire, just not doing anything, grilling out.
That's what I tell them. I said I feel like I'm old, but I love it because I mean that's memories. You
Mm-hmm.
like going to the infield and going to the jungle.
Yep.
That's something like everybody needs experience, but just sitting by the campfire and just because that year I went with y'all, me and Port, his first race, that Sunday night, that was one of the best times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
You can't beat it.
It was fun.
Well, I don't have much to add. Felt pretty good. Said what needed to say on my end.
Yeah.
I got one more thing to say.
What?
There's a guy out there who's going to be watching this, and he was pulling for him this weekend. He almost got the job done. That number 23 of Bubba Wallace, Danny Keefe, I know you watching. We was rooting for him, baby.
We were.
He almost got the job done.
Danny, I know you wanted it so bad for Bubba. He'll get it.
Either Bubba or Danny, he was rooting for him, baby.
They'll get it for you.
Next weekend.
Yeah. Just keep watching, Keith. Keep your head up.
Yeah.
They'll get it. All right, that's all I got.
Well,
That's it.
hey, we do have something in the works. I forgot to mention this. A website should be up soon where you can buy merch, hats, shirts.
Oh.
We've got those koozies were made. So be on the lookout for that and help support the boys a little bit.
Yeah,
Let us keep doing this.
We are on Spotify. I'm trying to figure out how to do Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna figure it out. But for right now, we are on Spotify and YouTube.
TikTok. We've been posting some TikToks.
Yeah. We appreciate all the comments and the likes and stuff on the YouTube video. That was helpful.
Everything y'all sent was nothing but love. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that much, but
Yeah.
it felt good.
It did.
And maybe
Knowing we got some people interested in what we're doing.
we got supporters, and it feels good. It ain't hate. It's just love all around. We appreciate it.
Well, that was.
I reckon I'm good.
Yep.
Good.
Well, appreciate y'all watching. Leave a like, a comment, subscribe,
Get
share it
ready
with
for
your
the
buddies.
next video.
Yep.
Peace.
Peace.
See you.